Hi YouTube. Just something I wanted to mention that I don't know if y'all heard or not, but Alex Jones had on his channel a video about PepsiCo using aborted fetal cells. You're gonna hate to hear this, as part of their flavoring secret ingredients. And you know, a lot of people saying this is just a ploy for Pepsi and Coke to fight against each other, and this is a rumor that started. But you know what, in all seriousness, I don't think that Alex Jones is, I don't think he's willing to risk his entire career to be sued by Pepsi Cola to spread this rumor, because in all reality, if you spread a rumor like that, you know that Pepsi is going to sue your butt off, and they're going to make an example of you. So if Alex Jones says that he has the transcript, I totally believe that he has a transcript. And he mentioned Obama's name in the video, saying that Obama had said that even though PepsiCo had done these practices using the aborted fetal cells, that this was just common business practice and it had no moral standing at all, that this was just business as usual. So he says he has the transcript. I totally believe him. I personally Googled it myself, and I found reliable sources, and I ask only that you Google it yourself too, and you find those reliable sources for yourself as well. Maybe you can write to the courthouse and actually order the transcript yourself. But, you know, if not, write to Alex Jones and ask him for the transcript. In any case, I just want to bring up this one issue, that if this was true, that Pepsi is using, and Nestlé also apparently in the same court transcript, that is also Nestlé is using it as part of their flavoring. Now, I know that Obama has put so many abortion clinics around the poorest parts of the United States, such as like in New York, in the Bronx. And mainly we're calling this black genocide because basically Obama's killing black people by putting extra clinics there and giving people a way out, but yet the way out is someone goes around and collects these aborted fetuses and then feed them back to us. And let me just say this. It really ticks me off because this is like an issue for me. You know, I'm very pro-life. So I'm just going to say this. Say one day I get pregnant and I decide I don't want this baby anymore, so maybe I abort it. Maybe I take the RU486 pill and I have my abortion at home, and I take that aborted baby and I go ahead and make soup with that baby, and then I feed that to my children. Okay, people, this is called cannibalism. Now here, I know in Canada, I'm pretty sure cannibalism is illegal. I'm pretty sure in the States it's also illegal, and probably in most places across the world. I don't know any place where you're allowed to eat human beings. If I had made this soup, this fetus soup, and feed it to my children, and somebody found out, do you not think that they would make a media example of me? I'd be in the news being, you know, branded as totally insane. I'd be getting hate mail. I would be like one of the worst people in the world. But, sorry, I got a little something coming up on my screen, like a little message for me for some other issue. In any case, back to the topic. I mean, why would I do something like that? Not to mention the moral, the mental implications for everybody involved. Now, who gives the right to anyone to kill some babies? You know, they're already being murdered for whatever reason. All right, these babies are already filled with adrenaline. I mean, when you're being murdered, you're being filled with adrenaline. Just like the meat that we eat today. I mean, if you've ever seen a cow get slaughtered, you can't tell me its body is not filled with terror. And if you want to eat meat filled with terror, that'd be your own choice. I personally, I don't eat any meat, so that's a totally different issue. But the babies, I mean, I know we're made to eat meat, that's our thing. I mean, there's always a giant stigma against eating other human beings. And I don't care what form you're feeding it to me in. You know, if you're going to put the fetal cells in the product, you're going to gosh darn put it on the label for me, because this, if it's true, is horrendous. And I just want to say yay to Alex for thank you for bringing us that information, because I can tell you, I personally am never touching a PepsiCo product or a Nestle product. I don't care what product it is, I'm sorry. I think it's totally disgusting, and I think it's more than immoral. I don't even know what to call it. Feeding us back babies that already have to go through the trauma of being killed for whatever reason, and then asking me to drink it with a smile and making the Pepsi commercial. I mean, involving stars like Michael Jackson, and I just think it's insane. Anyways, I didn't want to ramble on too much.
I didn't want to ramble on. I just wanted to get my point across. I don't want any hate mail. I just wanted to let you know that, you know, this possibility was out there, and that we have to be careful about what we're eating and actually choose. And the people responsible for our food and packaging it, you know, these secret ingredients, they really have to start telling us, you know, some of what they are, because some of them are seriously like, why do we need to have aborted fetal cells in our food? Like, what's the point of that? And seriously, how wonderful could the taste be that they couldn't take it out? These are cells. Anyways, thanks for listening. Please subscribe. Take care, and happy Mother's Day to everybody.